Have you ever wondered, why does God seem to choose you for so much pain? When everyone around you appears to be living peacefully, why is your life filled with storms, struggles and loneliness? Be careful. Do not skip today's video no matter what. Because once you hear this divine message of Lord Krishna, you will be shocked. You will realize that your current situation is not the result of bad luck, but rather part of a special hidden plan of God. But what is that plan? And why are you the one who has to fight so many battles? Watch this video till the very end. Today, many unanswered questions of your life will finally become crystal clear before your eyes. Let us not delay and begin this unique journey of Shri Krishna's nectar-like advice. Shri Krishna says, "He whose actions are honest, darkness never remains in his life. Those who only wait receive only as much as those who try leave behind." To say something or to break something, a single moment is enough. But to build something or to win a heart, it takes a whole lifetime. Even after falling, rising again and trying repeatedly is the true victory. A wound on the foot teaches a man to walk carefully, and a wound on the heart teaches a man to live wisely. A worthy person neither fears anyone nor intimidates anyone. They know how to answer, but they do not possess the mentality of throwing stones into muddy water. With this thought, they remain silent.
The weak stop when they are tired, but the victorious stop only when they have won. Words and people are the same, only their meanings change. To those who love us, we are always right, and to those who pretend, we are always wrong. The joy of finding something after losing it is unique. The taste of laughter after crying is different. Defeat is a part of life's journey, but the joy of winning after losing is the most extraordinary. The real flight is yet to come. The bird's test is yet to remain. We have only crossed the ocean. The entire sky still remains. New leaves do not come to a tree before the old ones fall. Good times do not come into life before enduring pain and struggle. No matter how difficult your goal is, if you have set it once, do not look back, because fortune favors the brave. God gives the most hardship to those he wants to reach the greatest heights, so that by fighting those hardships, they one day reach their destination. Today, the clouds conspired again. Rain fell exactly where my home was. If the sky insists on striking lightning, then we too insist on building our shelter right there. Just as the wind does not always blow in one direction, it changes with time. So does a man's luck change with time. So do not worry even if the times are bad. Just wait, for the time will definitely change. A bird once asked a bee, "You make honey with so much effort, and humans come and steal it. Don't you feel bad?" The bee gave a beautiful reply. "Humans can steal my honey, but not the art of making honey." As long as happiness and sorrow do not come into a person's life, he will not understand what is right and what is wrong in life. No one dies just by falling into the water. Death occurs only when one does not know how to swim. Circumstances are not a problem. The problem arises when we do not know how to deal with those circumstances. Never grieve over your situation, because those whose circumstances are bad are the ones who find success in life. Learn to control your emotions, because most of life's suffering comes from being swept away by emotions. Someone once asked an earthen pot, "Why are you so cool?" The pot replied, "He whose past is soil and whose future is soil, what heat could exist within him?" Some are very lonely in their lives, and for some, life is loneliness itself. To be successful, one must move forward alone. People only come to your side when you become successful. A lamp does not speak, its light introduces it. Similarly, you need not say anything about yourself. Your good deeds will be your introduction. In life, some difficult decisions have to be made, and those decisions one day change the entire life. It is not difficult to understand who is your own and who is a stranger. He who understands emotions is your own, and he who is outside of emotions is a stranger. He who is close to the heart, even from a distance, is your own, and he who is far from the heart, even while being close, is a stranger.
Keep every step of yours secret, be it small or big. Who wishes you well and who wishes you ill can never be understood. There is no sound when trust breaks, but its echo can be heard for a lifetime. When trust is lost in someone, forgiveness holds no value. The effort should be such that even if you lose, no one realizes when the victory happened. Never give up, because in a single moment the game can change and you can emerge victorious. Everyone has to work hard in the field of action. God only draws the lines. We have to fill in the colors. Whether birds will reach their destination or not is told by their spreading wings. Those who are truly worthy remain silent, for their work speaks for itself. Why are you losing hope? If no one is by your side, is your own shadow not there? These two hands are enough. You alone are many. Even if the name is small, let it be your own. Respecting everyone is a good habit, but living with self-respect, that is your own identity. Prayer never leaves you, and a curse never follows you. You can only please people with show-offs. God only sees the heart. No one becomes rich just with money. The real rich person is the one whose thoughts are good, attitude is honest, and behavior is sweet. Instead of closing people's mouths, close your own ears. Life will become much calmer. Someone truly said, "There is great power in words. He who speaks sweet words can sell even chilies, while he who speaks harsh words cannot even sell honey." A house can be made with 4 walls, but without love, understanding, and wisdom, a home is not created. The lifespan of happiness earned through others' suffering is very short. In life, it is necessary to hear one's own faults, because if you only hear praise every day, you will never be able to move forward. Do not lose courage. If pain has come into your life, its cure will also definitely come. All 709. Whatever you give will return to you, be it respect or betrayal. Have patience. Do not be disappointed, for he who wrote your life is the greatest writer in this universe. Praise as much as you like, but insult after careful thought, because insult is a kind of loan that returns with interest in due time. You cannot go back to the past and fix things, but if you work today, you can certainly make the future beautiful. Sri Krishna says, "Do not hate those who are jealous of you, for they have accepted your superiority." Give up 5 things right now, and you will see life become much more peaceful. Trying to please everyone, expecting too much from others, living in the past, thinking of yourself as inferior to others, and overthinking. Time changes, so change with the time, or learn to change the time. Do not blame the situation, rather learn to walk in all conditions. Sri Krishna says, "Just as the wind does not blow in one direction, fortune does not remain stationary in one place." Do not break down if times are bad, just wait for the right time, because time will definitely change. Remember, if bad people could understand through words, then the man who played the flute, Krishna, would never have allowed the Mahabharata to happen. After all the waiting, when time arrives, it will return everything in such a way that it will be difficult for you to handle. Never be angry at your life, because many dream of having a life like yours.
If you ask a failed man why he did not succeed, he will give 2 reasons. 1, his luck was bad. 2, he didn't have time. If someone breaks your trust, thank them, because they teach you who to trust and who not to. Believe in yourself. There is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. When times change, friends become enemies, and enemies take the form of friends, because self-interest is the greatest power in this world. The sandalwood tree is known worldwide for its fragrance, but people forget that the most venomous snakes live on this sandalwood. So do not trust anyone just because they speak sweetly. Trust after careful thought. Just as a stone must be rubbed, burned, and heated in fire to become gold, similarly, to become a successful person, one has to go through difficult situations. Sri Krishna says, if the wrong person does not leave your life, the right person will never come. Who is doing what, how they are doing it, how much they are doing it, the further you stay away from all this, the happier you will be. Time definitely comes, but it comes at its own time. So, hold patience. Those who cannot keep up with you start hating you at some point. Never argue with fools, because the loss will be yours. Engaging in an argument will lower your dignity, so stay as far away from fools as possible. Learn knowledge from the guru, struggle from the father, and learn ideals from the mother. Life will teach the rest. Wherever one's due lies, time eventually drags them there. No one destroys another's rights. 2 things, misunderstanding and ego, can destroy all relations.
The crowd always walks on the easy path, but that does not mean it is the right path. Choose your own path yourself, because you know yourself best. There is no land as fertile as the mind. Whatever is sown there bears fruit, be it good thoughts, hatred, or love. History bears witness. Those whom no one can touch are the ones people try to slander. Anger means punishing yourself for the mistakes of others. If you repeatedly receive neglect and insults from loved ones, then moving away from there is the act of the wisest person. A man's life runs according to his karma. As the karma, so the life. Nowadays, people are not happy with respect given from the heart. Rather, they find joy in false praise. Believe me, but apart from Mother and God, do not trust anyone blindly. If someone leaves in anger and truly loves you, they will be the first to return. Stay alone, yet do not try to drag any relationship by force. If your relationship with God in the sky is good, then no one on earth can harm you. A snake's poison is in its fangs, a scorpion's poison is in its sting, but a human's poison resides in the mind, so be alert. There is no need for stubbornness to prove the truth, because when the time comes, the truth proves itself. A weak person stops when they are tired, but a victor stops when they have won. Be successful not for yourself, but for those who want you to fail. Do not share your big dreams with small-minded people, because they do not have the capacity to understand your dreams. Remember one thing. In struggle, a man is alone. No one stays by his side at that time. But in success, he is never alone. The whole world wants to walk beside him then. Just keep faith in yourself. And remember, if you have made the right decision, you will feel loneliness. Those who say that walking with the crowd gives you company are not wrong, but if you want to create a separate identity, you must separate from the crowd and do something that builds your identity. When God loves you, He always chooses the path that brings your welfare, even if it means sending many close people in your life far away for your sake. Never share your problems with those who are not worthy of you, because 80% of people do not care about your suffering, and the remaining 20% are happy that you have such problems in your life.
If someone does not understand your value, do not be disappointed, because a dealer of old goods never understands the value of a diamond. Silence and a smile, these are the two most powerful weapons. Silence is the solution to many problems, and a smile is the way to avoid many problems. No one changes themselves suddenly. Some accidents happen in life that force a person to change. Life comes only once. This is a wrong statement. Only death comes once. Life begins anew every day.
Shri Krishna says, "Let those who criticize you do so." Such small talk is spoken only by small-minded people. People say, if love is true, it will return to you one day. But the real question is, if it was truly love, why did it leave in the first place? If someone leaves you, do not worry, because often wrong people have to leave so that the right people can come into life. It is better to remain silent in front of a person who does not understand the value of your words. In the path of success, the sun is the true support, because if there were shade, we might have fallen asleep long ago. Trust is a huge capital. Keeping it in yourself is power, and placing it in others becomes a weakness. The person before whom you always keep your head bowed will never understand your value. A weak enemy is the most dangerous because he strikes at a time you cannot even imagine. Life often breaks old relationships with the arrival of new ones. The value of a relationship is like money, hard to earn, easy to lose. If you want to understand someone's heartache, look into their eyes, because even if pain can be hidden in words, it cannot be hidden in the eyes. Love only your work and God, because these two never betray. Never use a relationship for your own interest, because good people do not come into life repeatedly. If you want to learn politeness, learn from the foot. Whenever it walks with its head bowed. Before getting angry at someone's mistake, remember 10 of your own mistakes. Read, write, fight, laugh, do whatever, but fulfill the dream you have seen at any cost. In this age, do not try to explain to anyone that you are broken from within, because people pick up even the bricks of a broken house.
Actually, only that person understands the game of life who considers the dust of the journey as colorful powder gulal. Those who have truth in their hearts may remain alone in life, but God is always with such people. Never forget the help done by others and never remember the help done by yourself. This is the identity of a great human being. Never think of anyone as insignificant in life, because even a stopped clock shows the correct time twice a day. If you still have to give your own introduction yourself, understand that success is still far away. Often, those who understand the value of relationships are the ones with whom we have no relationship at all. Where you are not needed, moving away silently from there is the work of a wise person. If you stay busy with your own work and cannot talk to anyone, people will say you are arrogant. You just keep doing your work. Time will explain everything to them one day. Exams are always taken alone, but the results come in front of everyone. So before doing any work in life, it is essential to think about its consequences. Those who only remember you in times of need definitely do their work, because they seek light in darkness and you are that light. Life has no hands, but it can slap in such a way that it is remembered for a lifetime. No matter how small the eyes are, they have the power to see the whole sky. Never be ashamed to ask for directions. Who knows, the path to the destination might go through there which you do not even know. Walking with time is not necessary. Walk with the truth. One day time will also walk with you. It takes a pure heart, not intelligence, to maintain a relationship. Speak the truth, speak clearly, speak upfront. He who is yours will understand, and he who is not will move away. He whose nature is to change repeatedly can never belong to anyone, be it time or a human. Staying alone is difficult, but the difficult path becomes the greatest. Shri Krishna says, "Do not waste time explaining to those who interpret your correct words incorrectly. One day the complaint will not be against time but against yourself, because the beauty of life was right in front of you, yet you remained busy with the complexities of the world."
Forgive once and become a good person, but do not trust that same person again, lest you become a fool. Your own are those who feel your pain, because even people walking on the street ask for news. The fruit of hard work and the solution to a problem, both may come late, but they surely come. If you wish well for others, exactly that good returns to your life. This is nature's rule. Broken things hurt the most, such as trust, mind, sleep, and most of all, hope. If hope is not fulfilled, anger increases, and if it is fulfilled, greed increases. Therefore, remaining stable in every situation of life is best. The intelligent person is not the one who only knows how to speak. The truly intelligent person is the one who knows where to remain silent. Just as a blade, though sharp, cannot cut a tree, and an axe, though powerful, cannot cut hair, the use of each thing according to its own capacity makes it superior. So never compare yourself with anyone. There is no problem if the house changes or if the time changes, but the greatest pain happens when a loved one changes. Sometimes I tried to keep his heart, sometimes hers. In this conflict, I forgot where I kept my own heart. You have to go very far just to understand who is actually close. It takes no time to fall into a habit of someone, but it takes a whole lifetime to forget that habit. If an illiterate person can understand feelings, then that person is the most educated. Do whatever you want in life, but one request: do not engage in incomplete love with anyone. I asked Time, who is man's greatest enemy in this age? Time laughed and said, man's own love. In life, only that relationship is real which gives respect even behind your back. If you want good for others, that same good returns to your life. This is the rule of nature. True loved ones are those who feel our pain. Otherwise, many people ask for updates just while walking on the street. It is the value of good behavior, not the human, that counts. Someone wins a heart in a moment, while another cannot do it even after staying for years. A chameleon changes color seeing the environment, and humans change seeing the opportunity. The luckiest person on this earth is the one who has hunger along with food, sleep along with a bed, and dharma or righteousness along with wealth. Always stay away from that person who does not know how to admit his own mistakes. Do not form a liking for anyone without understanding, and do not move away from anyone without understanding. Because love happens in the heart, not in words, and anger happens in words, but not in the heart. When a person grows up, he forgets his childhood. When married, he forgets his parents. When he has children, he forgets his siblings. When rich, he forgets poverty. And when he becomes old, these forgotten memories come back and tears come to his eyes. If khichdi is cooked in a pot, the sick person becomes healthy. But if that khichdi is cooked in the head, confusion or conspiracy, then the person himself becomes sick. So friends, that is all for today's video. I hope you have learned a lot from these words. See you in another video. Until then, thank you.